Good morning. What is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? Hopefully, I'm not screaming into your ears right now. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Doodle stream. Happy Friday. Good morning. Hello to all my friends. Hello there, King Sidorak over on Twitch. Bubba Bricks, Hawkeye Lego Man, Sans, Goes Frickin' Talkin', Kin and Adikin. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hopefully all the audio is working. As always, I appreciate you letting me know if that is not the case. Ken says voice and music both sound good. Awesome. Thank you. Bubba Bricks says, yay, Kevin's here. Sounds good. All right, awesome. Thank you, guys. Hey, Bama Bricks. So, Ghost Frickin' Talkin' says this song gives me anxiety. I'm sorry. I'm going to be I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a little nervous about today's stream. So as everybody else, right, in the entire world, my family is here, and literally everybody is using the internet. So my youngest son is currently using the internet to do a video conference with his class. My older son is using the internet to work on his assignments for high school. My wife is using the internet for her college courses. I am using the internet to do this live stream. I am ready for just everything to blow up. I honestly am expecting the worst. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time if there is any quality issues. I am hardwired in, and my youngest son is using our home PC to video conference with his class. So we are the two in the house that are hardwired, and everybody else is using the Wi-Fi. But that's a lot of stress on my not super good quality Connecticut internet. So yeah, a little nervous. Apologize ahead of time if you experience any oddness with the stream. Not really anything I can do about it. Everybody's got to use the internet today. So it is cooking at max capacity. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks for coming in on another Friday morning, another episode of the Doodle stream. I hope everybody is doing okay considering all that is going on in the world. I hope everybody is healthy and just making the best out of the situation. So thank you for being here. Hope to entertain you guys with a little art this morning. So before we dive into all the fun drawing today, just in case you've never been here before, my name is Kevin. I'm a freelance artist. You can find me online outside of this program at kevinhinkle.com. Or on social media at Mr. Kevin Hinkle. If you'd like to follow just my artwork as a freelance artist, you can follow me at MrHinkleDraws. So that's where I post just my artwork. Appreciate the follow and the time over there. I want to give a very special shout out to these awesome people you see right here. These are all the folks that support me over on Patreon. Patreon is an incredibly helpful site for content creators like myself, artists, musicians, YouTubers, you name it. It just provides us with a little bit more reliable monthly stable income. And so I thank all of these awesome people for their incredibly generous support over on Patreon. You can find me there, patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. My patrons do get access to exclusive content I don't post elsewhere. They get sneak peeks. They get discounts to my online store where I sell my artwork, as well as, another channel to speak with me directly. So here they are. Here's everybody who supports me currently on Patreon. They are listed in alphabetical order, not by order of importance. I do like to run through and give them a shout out. They absolutely deserve it. So thank you once again to Adrian Cordero, to Ben Rollman, Benjamin Paczak, Beyond the Brick, Blickeen, Brian Saviano, Brian Schmidtke, Bubba Bricks, Canadian Papa Bear, Chris Fabinski, Dave Guan, Dave Pickett, Doc Sampson, Eclipse Graphics, Elspeth de Montez, Intalk, Jamie Seaborn, J.Day, John Y, Jolene Holmes, Justin J. Marler, Jinxie425, Maniac for Bricks, Marlowe Bricks, Meredith Najowitz, Mevitz Bricks, Michael Kanimoto, Ninja with the Bricks, Paganimation, Russell Clark, Scott's Toys, Shy Time is My Time, Steven Struble, The Brick Burrow, The Brickhead Family, and Valerie Champagne. Thank you guys so much for that support. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me get rid of the, we don't need this guy anymore. Let me switch over to that. Ghost Frickin' Talkin' says, I've had kids playing Fortnite, 2 Fire Stick streaming, and I was streaming at the same time, so you got this. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the support. Awesome Recreation over on YouTube says, for now, the stream video and audio looks great. Thank you. Awesome. Bubba Bricks, the content is great. Go sign up. Thank you, Bubba. I also just sent out a whole bunch of Patreon gifts. So people that support me at the $5 and above tier, and you can support me for as low as $1. $1 a month, folks. Only $1 a month. Step right up. But everybody who supports me on Patreon does get a shout out and all my streams. And if you support at the $5 or above tier, you actually get a personalized illustration in the mail. So I draw that up and I send it out to you. So, and I just sent out a whole bunch of them. Ghost Frickin' Talking. Dang, Valerie, you want that last spot? I know it. Sorry. Ken says, I don't know if I can be on the same list as Doug. But yeah, I just sent out a whole bunch. I sent out, goodness, how many did I send out? I sent out like 8. Yeah, I sent 8. I sent 8 gifts out to new patrons just a couple days ago, which is really exciting. I had a lot of fun drawing them, and I also colored them on stream. So if any of you guys, oh, it's white, that's why it's not working. If any of you guys were watching over last week, yeah, not this week, last week, I did some coloring streams for the first time, and I thought those actually went really well. So expect some more of those. I'm actually considering, depending on how things work out today, I might do a coloring stream later, because I do have 3 new patron gifts that have already been drawn and need to get color, and 3 seems to be like that magical, comfortable number to color 3 of them. Hey, Miss Neverland. Miss Neverland is here. Seems to just be a really good number to work on for a coloring stream. It's like that perfect amount of time. So I might do another one of those. All right, everything appears to be working. Let's see, do I want to get closer on the canvas? I think maybe a little bit. Yeah. King Sidorak over on Twitch says, anything in pairs of 3 is usually good. Feng Shui. Is that a real quote? I mean, I would believe you. I have no reason to doubt you. Oh, and hello to Sans, too. Sans, if you're still lurking, I remember I saw your comment earlier. I apologize for not saying hello. But thank you for being here right at the beginning, Sans. So, yeah. Bubba Brick says, request from Ian, can you draw a character from Beastars? Huh, I don't even know what that is. Hello, Brick Studios. King Sitter X says, sort of. He did a video talking about how he usually does sketches in pairs of 3s because clients like it. I got you. All right, let's take I am always, taking requests. Yes, Miss Neverland, I am. I'm going to start off with Bubba Bricks over here. I'm going to look that up because I have no idea what it is at all. Not a clue. Ken says, yeah, Beastars would be a good one. Let's take a look. Beastars. A manga series, okay. Yeah, I have zero idea what it is. It's like animal characters. I guess I'll draw this wolf. It's the one thing that comes up the most, a wolf in like a suspenders and a tie. Seems to be on almost. I assume that's a main character. Just bring that open. Let me get the reference over to the side. Let me get myself situated here. There we go. All right, let me adjust myself to actually face the screen. My back's actually really killing me. I've been doing a lot of hunching over computers all week for either myself or my son. All right, let me move this back a little bit. I'm just adjusting things to get myself situated here. Ooh, all right. Hello, Super Pizza Man over on Twitch. Is that? That's weird. Ooh, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Good one. That's a good suggestion. There it is. What's going on, Brick Vibe? So as always, I want to caution everybody that the first couple doodles are usually a little rough. This is me literally warming up for the day. Don't expect greatness. How about that? Don't expect any greatness from the first few. I tend to feel a little bad because I know people suggest stuff that is, you know, cool and important to them. And here I am like butchering it because it's like the first drawing and it just looks like garbage. But gotta warm up somehow, right? Ghost Freaking Talking. I'll wait for the color section to request a Captain Spalt. Oh yeah, that is your thing, man. You keep it up. You keep it up. Super Pizza Man says, wash your hands, kids, or else. I mean, yes. Actually, I think I'll do. Oh, how does it look on your side? Let me adjust a little bit. There you go. So I use a second. I have two monitors, and I use the much larger monitor to do the drawing, and I use the laptop to see what you guys are talking about. So look at the chat, keep the stream open, and look up a reference. And so sometimes it's like really good for me, like the position of where it is. And then I look over to the stream and you guys don't have the best of angles. So if you ever happen to see it, like, what's going on, Savage Rob? If you ever happen to see this, like, if it looks like, I don't know, like, if it looks like that maybe for you guys, and you're like, that's a really weird angle. Why is Kevin doing it like that? It's probably because it's a lot more centered on my other monitor. just for the record, I'm gonna move that so that it's a little better though for you guys, so it's right in the middle. Hello, E-Man. We have E-Man Del Sicer. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, let me get the Savage Drop says good morning, everybody. Oops. So I also have, as you guys are hearing, I've got the music on. Music is from DJ CUTMAN, another content creator does remixes of video game music, and he does provide his music for streamers as long as credit is given. So there is a link in the description of this video if you're on YouTube. RadioCutman.com. You can find his stuff. I opted to bring up the old playlist. So anybody that's been listening to the stream for some time, you might recognize some of this music. It's all DJ Cutman stuff, but I've been opting to go for his live streams. So he live streams all the time. He has a constantly running live stream, and you can just listen to music and stream it. And I've been opting for that just so you guys can have some, different music to listen to, because we used the playlist for almost pretty much an entire year. And I was like, yeah, they probably deserve some new music. But again, that's just more stress on the internet because I'm literally streaming while I'm listening to another stream. And so with my kids using it, my wife using it, I decided let's just bring up the old playlist. So if, like I said, if anyone is a longtime Doodle stream fan, you're listening to the original OG playlist. I don't know how I'm feeling about it, but it's here. Savage Rob says, good morning, everybody. And this has just been a crazy week. I hope everybody's week has been all right. Mine's just been nuts. I'm happy to report I'm not as depressed as I was last week. Was it last week? Last week I think we had John on, didn't we? Yeah, we had a multiplayer. Maybe it was the week before. But I was saying that I was just really down. So much going on, so much to process, stress and all that kind of stuff. And there's a little bit of that still. But I don't feel as bad. It's kind of getting used to the new normal, for now at least. The normal for the time being. So that stuff's kind of starting to pass. Ken says, Bubba Bricks, tell Ian that was a good choice. And Bubba says he's watching on the big screen in the living room. He can see your comments. Very nice. Thanks for watching. Are you working on? Is he working on school stuff too? Taking a break? My kids are right in the middle of it. I also don't know what what the school district over there is requiring. Ours is pretty on the ball. It's like, nope, this is not a vacation. Here's your work. And my younger son, who's 6, has absolutely been getting a slight increase in more and more work every day. I'm like, oh man. Like, we are really getting to the point where it's like 5 hours worth of work at home with me helping him. And that's just all that time I'm losing for freelance work. Bubba says, this show is a big thing for... Oh, it's a show? I thought it was a... When I looked it up on Google, it just said it was like a manga, a comic. Just woke up eating breakfast. Very nice. All right, I'm going to call it good on that one. Again, it's rough. We're just starting out. We'll get get all loosened up, and hopefully they'll look better and better. But thank you very much, Bubba and Ian, for that. For our first doodle today. Move him over to the side there. What's going on, Deppy Shep? We got Deppy Shep in the YouTube chat. Ken says it is a Netflix show. Might be a manga as well. Deppy says, I forgot it was this morning. Every Friday morning, Deppy. Every Friday morning, unless I am traveling or I am sick or I have some other parental obligation. I specify parental because I try to avoid scheduling anything on top of it, but sometimes kids have a way of just derailing whatever plans you have. All right, let's get on to our next one. Let's see. I think there was one from, I mean, there's been a couple of really good ones, but let me do Hawkeye's here. Request a banana split ice cream boat with cherries as the crew. I think we haven't really had a wacky idea in a while, so let's get to work on that one. And we've got a Doc Sampson popping up in the YouTube chat. What's going on, Doc? How are you today? Let's see what the yeah. We're doing a banana split ice cream boat with cherries as the crew. Ken says, about time, Doc. You are usually the first one here. I was sad when I arrived all alone. E-Man says, you should draw a cube tree. That sounds fun. That sounds like a pretty interesting thing to do. Feel free to throw that back in. So again, anyone that happens to be new, maybe you haven't been here before, this is the Doodle stream. This is where I draw the stuff you guys suggest and kind of our discussion. So feel free to throw your ideas in the chat. I can't get to everything, unfortunately. I can't draw all the stuff that's suggested, but I will hop around and pick things as they kind of stick out. And also don't feel terribly bad to repeat yourself and put it in there a couple times. It's all right. Doesn't bother me, especially when I finish up. So actually what really helps is when I'm finishing up a doodle. Usually you can tell, right, when it gets near the end. I'll be looking for something new to draw, and that's a really good time to throw your ideas and suggestions back into the chat. Doc Sampson says, I need me a drawing of Tiger and Wolf from Future Man. That is also a thing I do not know. Future Man, huh? Did not know that. Doc, by the way, hey, Gator Bricks. My son was very amused with the threat of taking Mookie out, and all of a sudden Doc is instantly dressed for the rainy weather. You got that 6-year-old humor on point. Bubba says, Kevin needs to get out more. Do I? Ghost Freaking Talking, and the cat noticed Kevin was on TV and has been officially triggered by the mouse pointer. Oh, very good. Doc, it's on season 3. How can you have not seen it? I don't know. Is this, so this is new? This is current? It's a current thing? I just don't have the time is what it is, which, believe me, makes me sad. It's all about that freelance life, man. Sans, I can't tell if these ridiculous pictures are helping or hurting you in your endeavors. I would say they're helping, Sans. I think that's a valid question, and I think they're helping. I consider this kind of like brand building. for my artist endeavors. And you know, they've been today's a little quiet, and that's okay. I feel like the last few streams have been a little much for me. They've been very intense. The chat's been like on fire. Everybody's been having trouble keeping up with everything, and today seems a little quieter, and I'm okay with that. But one of the things that I've said multiple times is that I get a lot of suggestions for things that I would never ever have drawn outside of this. Miss Neverland says, I've never seen it. Doc says it's a sci-fi comedy show. Gatorbrick says, I showed my 8-year-old Princess Bride first time yesterday. She laughed so hard when the six-fingered man ran from Inigo Montoya. Very nice. It's a good one. I haven't seen it in a while, though. The Near Family Treehouse. Hello there. Request a hippo riding a unicycle, throwing kisses and winking. Wow. Hello, Near Family Treehouse. Welcome to the stream. Doc, I fell out of my seat for that joke, Gator. Ken says, I have never heard of Future Man. I will have to look for it. Got a little Mario remix going on now. The SSB split. So I think a banana split, right, has to have all three. It's got to have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry ice cream on it. Gatorbrick says, I am getting a Washington crossing the Delaware vibe. I was kind of going for that a little bit. Near Family Treehouse, howdy. Waves. There we go. I think I'm content. All right. Let's get another Doodle going. I think I want to. I'm going to take up Near Family Treehouse's suggestion here for a hippo riding a unicycle, throwing kisses and winking. That sounds very like Fantasia, right? Is that a Fantasia thing? Maybe I'm imagining that. I want to say it's like something from Fantasia. But I do like to show a little bit of preference to folks that I don't recognize or people that have not been in the stream for a while, just to show them I appreciate them stopping by, and hopefully they enjoy the stream enough to stop back again. It's every Friday morning, unless I'm sick or traveling or otherwise obligated to be somewhere else, which is not very often. I don't miss many. I think I've missed 2 this year. Let's see here. Hippo Ballet and Fantasia, says Doc. Let's see. Near Family Treehouse says, this is for Hawkeye Lego Man's dad. Oh, very nice. Doc, I thought a banana split with strawberry, chocolate, and pineapple toppings. Really? I guess it's supposed to have like fudge on it, right? Fudge? Yeah, at least fudge. I don't ever remember a banana split having to have pineapple on it. I'm going to add some real quick. Savage Rob says, can you draw Mario kicking Wario? Must be a West Coast thing, says Doc. Miss Neverland pineapple is a staple. Is it really on a banana split? I don't remember that. I don't really have many banana splits, but I don't remember that. Bama Brick also nuts. Yeah, nuts sounds like a thing that I'll agree to that one. I'll agree to that one. Pineapple? Begin debate, right? Gatorbrick says, you must put pineapple on pizza too, you monster. Yeah, I've had pineapple on pizza once, and I was like, all right. I guess this is a thing. I didn't hate it. I didn't, love it. I was like, all right. All right. But I was also told by someone who does really enjoy pineapple on pizza that I chose the wrong toppings, I guess. Because I had pineapple and pepperoni, and I guess the pepperoni can kill out the pineapple or something, which I was like, I don't really taste the pineapple too much. So I guess I might have ruined it. Ghost Rick and Talking says, I request no nuts in my split. But yes, pineapple is a thing. Pineapple, strawberry, and chocolate toppings with nuts, whipped cream, and cherry. Okay, interesting. I mean, I guess I'm just the odd one out, I guess. I don't know. Near Family Treehouse says ham and pineapple pizza. Miss Neverland, always Canadian bacon. I'm not really a Canadian bacon fan, I'm going to be honest. I got to do better in the chat from Ghost Rick Talking. Awesome Recreation says, I'm building the new pirate set, so if you will need some more ideas to draw, maybe something pirate themed like the old monkey mold. Oh, very nice. So the old monkey is actually something I drew very recently for one of my patrons. That was a request, and I was really happy with how that came out. And so you guys will see that as soon as the patron receives it. Doc says, you have to have it with ham, Kevin. They complement each other, like the pineapple cooked on top of them. Yeah, see, that's what I was told. Like, I had never tried it. So this is actually with, this was with LJ. For any folks in the Lego circle might know LJ, kind of a big Bionicle guy. He was a huge advocate for the pineapple pizza. And so we went out to eat this together at Brick Fair last year, I think. And then that's when I ordered the pineapple and pepperoni, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you got that. That's not going to be a real." And I was like, well, "I don't know. Sorry." So I suppose I should try it again, is the moral of the story. Awesome Recreation says, nice, great minds. Is this hippo? No, okay. I was looking at the original request again. So is everything still working out, everybody? There's been no issues with the internet or quality of the stream? Everything's okay? I'm pretty sure my younger son is finished with his conference with the school. Stream is running 5 out of 5. Peachy says near family treehouse. Okay, that makes me happy. I was really worried. I'm like, oh man, we are running at max capacity today. Where do I have the? That's okay, I guess, for you guys. Kind of a bigger one, so it's a bigger drawing. I don't know at all how I'm feeling about this cartoon hippo. I don't know. This drives me crazy. Yeah, you guys, those of you guys have been watching the stream for a while, remember also that there's this weird issue when I click off of the Brickhead family. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks there, Nick. When I click off of Photoshop to go look at the reference or look at the chat or something, like if I actually take my mouse over to that one, it totally changes the width of my pen in when I return to Photoshop, and that's so bizarre. And it didn't used to do that, but it does it almost every time now. So I'll like click over, and then when I come back, it's the pen is usually wider. The width is off, and I have to like readjust it. It's really annoying. Tiny Bricks, hello, Tiny Bricks. Wowzers, seeing the request today. Quarantine is really hitting home for something. Gator Bricks says, I am getting a Shriek in Drag vibe. Oh, Shrek in drag, is that what you mean? Brickhead family, even though I think Kevin has those turned off. They're not turned off, I just have them hidden. So you may like, if you wish. But I do have it, I have it so that you can't see it. And that is actually, that was done after listening to Bricks O'Brien. Hello, Winter Bricker. Sans, delete and re-download Photoshop. Is that what you think it is, Sans? It's kind of it's a really weird thing. See, like right now I'm looking through the, I'm looking through Google right now because I'm going to bring up a picture of a unicycle. Okay, and I'm going to come back over here, and I bet you anything, the width of my pen has changed. See, that time it didn't. Of course it didn't. I want you all to look, so this time it didn't do it. It does it a lot. It does it almost all the time. What was I going to say? See, look, now I did it. Of course. Of course it did. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about likes. I was talking about the old likes. So I listened to an interview from Bricks O'Brien, Brian Saviano, one of my patrons, supporter of the stream, does his own content, video game related stuff. Check him out. About why he personally keeps his sub count turned off and his likes and dislikes non-visible. And I knew that he did that. I mean, I've known about it for a long time. But I actually listened to an interview where he explained his thought process on why he does that. And I was actually very, very inspired by it. So much so that I, like, as soon as I listened to that interview, I switched it. And I was like, yep, I think I totally agree with what he just said. And I think I can do something to also help contribute to that. So then that was it. I switched it right then and there and haven't gone back since then. But that's why I have done it. Sans says, next please. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The comment switched on me. Sans, I don't know what it is, but hard resets like that usually fix whatever problem I have. That's a fair point. It's like the old reboot, right? Just reboot. Speaking of excellent old shows, reboot. Okay, there we go. There's a hippo winking, throwing a kiss on a unicycle. Not as bad as it was started. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this drawing. As I've said many times on the stream, if you don't know how you feel about it, then you're doing a good job. That means you're doing great. It's like last week when John was on, he's like, I don't like this. I hate that one. I was like, you're doing great then. You're doing perfect. Sam says, where was the interview? I believe it's on LJ's channel, the LJ Johnson show. It was the sad thing is Brian, well, not sad, but the unfortunate thing is that Brian has been interviewed by LJ, I think like 4 times, and I don't remember which one it was, but it was in one of those. I was like, oh, it's like very, very noble concept, Brian. I will also subscribe to that. Gatorbrick says, how about Kiatamundi? Scott's Toys, can you summarize or provide a link to the original content for Ref? Are you talking about the same interview, Scott? Dave? Yeah, LJ Johnson. Check out the LJ Johnson YouTube channel and then just find the interview with Bricks O'Brien. Gatorbrick says, great art is never finished. It's abandoned. That's a great quote too. Who said that? Is that a Walt Disney quote? I'm probably wrong, but that's a great quote, and I remember that one. Hawkeye Lego Man looks great. The Near Family Trio says, thank you. You're absolutely welcome. Thanks for being in the stream and suggesting it. Let's see here. How about we do... I'm skimming up through the... Well, hello there. We have a new visitor over on Twitch. Is it Persegini? Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Sans, did LJ also turn sub count off because of that interview? I don't know. Did he? He didn't used to have it, but maybe he was also inspired? All right, let's see. I'm going to skim up through and look for some more suggestions in the chat. Where was... I want to do Beetlejuice from Miss Neverland's suggestion. When was that? That was a while ago, though. Where did that go? Uh-oh, I lost it. It's too far back in the machine. I can't go any further back. Da Vinci said it. That might be it. I mean, it's a famous quote for sure. I only joined because that hippo lips looking thick. Cafe Con Lego, hello there over on YouTube. We are streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so thank you. There you go. Thank you, Miss Neverland. All right, let me go right here. And I am actually going to do Brickhead Family Sandsworms. Am I right? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Ken, for throwing that in there. Appreciate that. Savage Draw, please draw Wario fighting Mario. Wait, please do Wario fighting Mario, but wins. Can I request anything? Yeah, go ahead. Throw stuff in the chat. Everything I draw is suggested by somebody. I want to do the cartoon one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cartoon Beetlejuice. I was a fan. I was a fan of the cartoon Beetlejuice. All right. Gatorbricks asks, anyone request Joe Exotic yet? No, I don't think so. Is that that's a video game character, right? Am I right for thinking that? Is that like that Beautiful Joe guy, or no? Am I mixing things up? Got a little bit more Mario vibes. All right, I'm going to move this actually. Just to give myself, for now, a little breathing room. Brickhead Family, Kevin obviously hasn't been on any social media in the last couple weeks. I have been. Am I just missing things? Cafe Con Lego says Thundercats. Absolutely. Doc Sampson, please don't. He's a felon. Okay, got it. Thanks, Doc. Thank you, Doc. I just always assume the best, okay? I assume the best in everybody. I assume nobody is here trying to pull the old wool over Kevin's eyes, and everyone has wonderfully innocent suggestions, and nothing is inappropriate. I guess I'm a fool. I'm a dreamer. Kevin needs to draw it just for the hashtag hits, says Brickhead Family. And Gatorbrick says he is an awful person, but he is a character. Doc Sampson, animal abuser, 25 dead tiger kittens. Terrible. Absolutely awful. Awful stuff. Brickhead Family, it's like coronavirus and then Joe Exotic. Man. Persegahini, T-Rex with specs sitting on a beluga whale reading a book. Man, that is interesting. All right, we will get to that one, I think. Today's one of those days, huh? Today is one of those days. Cafe Con Lego says, hey, it's Friday. It is Friday. Miss Neverland, well, he was guilty of that. Indeed. Indeed. That's kind of like I was in some stream. I mean, I wasn't in a stream. I was hosting the stream. We were doing a Doodle stream. Hey, Wombat Combat Pictures. Is this the song that goes beep, boop, boop, bop? It is. Wait, you mean bop, bop, boop, beep? Okay. Bop, bop, boop. No, like I was saying, we were doing a Doodle stream, and somebody wanted me to draw a rapper, which I don't mind, and I did. And then it was like, yeah, that guy died. And I was like, oh. It was interesting. I was like, oh, all right. So then, of course, I drew it, and then everyone was like, did you just draw a dead rapper? I was like, I guess so. I guess I did. After the fact, people that were not in the stream, they're like looking on social media at the finished work. I guess it was like current events. Cafe Con Lego says Wombat from SpongeBob. Yes. Beep beep boop bop. Gatorbrick says I only suggested Joe Exotic because I wanted to see him draw that epic mullet. How about Joe Dirt instead? Oh. So one of the things that a lot of other artists do, and actually both of the other digital artists I've had on this show have done, is they'll usually have like the multiple layers, and they'll do like some of that, some of the form concept work in one layer, and then they'll go back and do the final on a different layer on top of that, if that makes any sense. And I've never really done that digitally. I should probably do that. I do that traditionally, but I've never really done it digitally. Because see how I drew the form, and now I'm erasing it and then going back because it's kind of confusing me of what I'm doing. None of this may make any sense, but I'm kind of considering doing that. Maybe that'd be the next step up for the stream. Persingini says, I'm going to join on YouTube because Twitch Android app is kind of freaking out. Okay, no problem. We'll see you over there. It's on both, so MrHinkleDraws on either. Doc Sampson, it was supposed to be about snakes, but a chance encounter led them down the rabbit hole of Joe Exotic. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see here. Oh, it's me from Twitch. Did my T-Rex request come through? Yeah, it did. It showed up in the chat. Yeah. Welcome back to the stream. And I am sorry, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce Jatavita. Hopefully I'm not saying that too terribly bad, but welcome back. Appreciate you making the jump from the two different platforms. We got Hope Castle in the YouTube chat. Hey there, Reed. Woohoo, made it. We'll listen on the way to the next stop. Sounds good. Doc says, is there no chat reader? No, there's not. I forgot all about the stream. Like, I didn't even I've had such a busy week with homeschooling, with trying to frantically catch up on freelancing in the late afternoons and evenings. I've actually been up really late almost every night for the last week. which is not normal for me. I don't do that. I usually go to sleep 10:30. But this whole week I've been going to bed 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, just because I've been so busy. Because I lose so much of my day to homeschooling. And then if I'm not homeschooling, I'm making lunch or I'm making dinner or I'm doing something else. And it's just like the moral of the story is my work days are like totally shot. And I'm desperately trying to make up for that in the evening. So I forgot all about the stream. I forgot to like check in with anybody if they could do it. I forgot to even like advertise the stream until like 9:30 at night last night. Like that's when I put the ad up saying, oh, by the way, there's a stream tomorrow, like at 9:30 at night. I'm like, do I even bother at that point? I actually almost wasn't going to do it. And the only reason I did it is because I used that to post the links. Because I'll update the posting with the links for the stream the next morning. So yeah, it's been one of those. It's been one of those weeks. I'm also just exhausted. Just exhausted. But hopefully I'm doing a decent enough time maintaining things. But yeah, I don't know if it'll prevent me from drawing as many doodles today, but that's all right. That's okay. And actually, this was the first time, because for the last couple weeks, it's been really awesome because I've had a lot of people reach out and like say, hey, I'd like to help you do it. And I'd like to volunteer, which has been really, really cool. And this is the first time nobody did that. So, I mean, it's on me. Like, it's my stream. You know, I'm not looking for other people to, you know, make sure that it's good to go. But I've just kind of not had to really think about it because I've had so many people just reach out proactively. And I'm like, oh, all right, done. You know what I'm saying? Ken says, I assume you didn't want one due to the slow internet. No, I mean, that's not necessarily why. I just wasn't on top of the game. Gator Bricks, there's always a Florida link to crazy stuff. I watched Tiger King and thought, why must I always defend my homeland of Florida? Let's see. Yup, that pronouncing will do much better than 90% of people. Okay. Thanks. Ken says, I almost messaged you last night to check in. I appreciate it, Ken. Let's see. Doc, I'd be more than happy to assist. Yeah, I think we're okay for today. I think. We're already in now. We're in it. We are living in it, in the moment. But I really appreciate you guys offering and volunteering. It does mean a lot. I do appreciate that. It is very helpful. Oh, my back. Miss Neverland, I see this lady with gloves touching your face and everything else in the store. Very nice. In the heat of the moment, crazy song. Yeah, you recognize this song? I like how I've done everything else but the face. Arguably the most important part of this. The hand kind of vanishes in there. I mean, hopefully not to the point where, you know. Doc Sampson says, how many thumbs did that hand have? They should only have one. Does it look like multiple? This is supposed to be his pinky. Because he like stretches his pinky out. He's actually doing it on both hands. He's holding like a little bug. And this is, I totally agree that like, or I understand in this kind of really, really sketchy, it's kind of hard to see sometimes what I am trying to draw. Maybe that helped it a little bit more. I don't know. He's holding a bug with his thumb and his index finger. And his pinky is outstretched. Wombat, he's just short Slender Man right now. Yeah, pretty much. Miss Neverland, I was going to go in. Is he pinky's out? Yes, Doc, he's pinky's out. But since then I seen that, I'm just going to go home. Troll face. Is he going to eat it? Yeah. Beetlejuice does eat it. That's what he does. He's Beetlejuice. He eats bugs. Nick, did you ever watch the Beetlejuice cartoon? This seems like a Nick thing. I mean, I know you already did the movie quote, but did you watch the cartoon? There's a lot going on here, so I'm just kind of trying to thicken up some borders so that it's a little easier in some places to see what's going on. Maybe it helped, maybe it didn't. I don't know. Brickhead Family says definitely. Jordan Sneed is here. Good morning, Hink Stream. Good morning, Jordan. And Vision Bricks. Hey, Vision Bricks. Bubba Brick says was one of my faves. This is a good one. I love the theme song. The intro was really good. Savage Rob says, later, can you draw my request, please? We shall see, Savage Rob. I will not make a promise, but we shall see. It's hard for me to promise I can do anybody's requests these days just because there's a lot of folks, but I'll definitely do my best. All right. Okay. Here's the moment of truth everybody's been waiting for. Is how to, if it actually is going to look like Beetlejuice or not. I shall require total silence. Sorry, I'm really focusing on this right now, so there will be a moment of silence. Let's see. Do you only stream on YouTube? No videos? Not recently. I don't think I've really put any videos on YouTube in a while. I like to put some time lapses and stuff up, but I have not. It's mostly live streaming. Vision Bricks, Beetlejuice. John Y is here. Hello there, John. Brickhead Family, every time I hear that chime, I look over to see if my Wii turn. Yeah, that's what it's from. I mean, it's sampled from that. Let's see. Hawkeye Lego Man Kevin, at least your proportion isn't out of place like the Ready Player One poster with him climbing up the stairs with the long leg. Oh, man, I remember that. To be honest with you, Chief, I have no idea who Beetlejuice is, but I like this because I can't draw for shit. Okay, fair enough. It's an old cartoon. And who we got? A Maniac for Bricks. Hey, Joey. Doc says, is that Joey? What is going on, Joey? Such a good movie, though. The movie is great. The movie is great. The cartoon is great. I love everything about it. And we've got Cookie over on Twitch. Hello there. Is this Illustrator or Photoshop? This is Photoshop. Gatorbricks, did you take some of the time lapses down? I did. I did a lot of arrangements when the Kappa stuff started flying. When there was the great Kappa fear, I did a lot of changing things. So a lot of things I took down. I mean, I didn't take them down. They just got switched to like private while I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the channel, if I even wanted to do anything or change anything. I was kind of confused. And so because there was a lot of debate on whether art was also, you know, for kids, like in general, is fan art for kids? And so, yeah, when that stuff was going down, a lot of things on my channel kind of vanished as well. All right, let's back up a little bit. Jordan says, I don't know if Animal Crossing is your kind of game, but have you drawn the classic mix-up of Isabelle and Doom Guy from Animal Crossing and Doom, respectively? I have not. I've seen some. Let's see. Doc says, I'm waiting for it to be remade by Hollywood. Oh, yeah. You know they will. Mr. Neverland says, I don't want Hollywood to remake it. Cookie says, how are you doing? I'm doing okay today, Cookie. Thank you for asking. Bruh, if a kid saw this Beetlejuice, he's not gonna sleep. It's not that bad. They made it pretty campy for kids. Let's see. Vision Bricks, you're joking, right, Doc? All right, I think I'm gonna call it with that, but let me real quick, just because now it's time to, guys, smash, bros. It's time to smash. One of the best right now. Mr. Erlen says, I love it. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I'm gonna call it with that. I know you said Beetlejuice and Lydia, but I'm gonna move on just to give more people a chance to get something in there. Wombat Combat. Oh, this song is lit. Indeed. All right. And we got Brixomniac over on Twitch chat. Okay, let's get Savage Rob's suggestion in there. Savage Rob, where is your suggestion? Oh, it's already 11:15. We're about 15 minutes away from switching over into color. Let me, Savage Rob, can you throw your suggestion again in the chat if you don't mind? Just so I have it right there at the bottom. I'm going to take Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is definitely my favorite so far. You can also tell the warming up has occurred. The warming up has occurred today. Cookie's throwing the Brian Saviano emotes over in the Twitch chat. Jordan says, I miss being able to go to Smash tournaments. Let's see. Brickhead Family actually liked the Wonka movie. The new one? There we go. Thank you, Savage Rob. I didn't think the new Wonka film was that bad. Like, in my mind, it didn't really replace the old one. But I was like, oh, this is all right. It's got a different aesthetic to it. Vision says, okay, I think we're back on speaking terms now. Okay, we're going to do Mario fighting Wario, but Mario wins? Mario would, of course, win, right? That's like normal. Is that like not normal? Mario fights Wario, but Mario wins. Of course he does. All right, let me get reference here. Doc says the Photoshop Oompa Loompas ruined it. Having them all be like identical and like green screened in, you mean? Yeah, I mean, it did look a little, I mean, I could tell it was a little off. All right, let's see. Vision Brick says the snozberries taste like snozberries. Miss Neverland says, I miss being able to go anywhere. It's fair. Doc Sampson says, Gene Wilder for the win. Hawkeye says, Cherry, look out. We're heading right towards Beetlejuice. Ready the whipping. Doc says, yeah, the son of one of the producers. How many other little people missed out on a job? Not like there are tons of movie opportunities. Nepotism at its finest, man. Learn from the top. Learn from the top. I mean, that was a long time ago, but. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? We got a Jigglepuff YT in the chat. What's going on? What's going on, _Puff? Cookie. Yes, the floor is made out of floor. Indeed. Good morning, son. Yahoo! Yep. Oh, yeah. School stuff, huh? I mean, it seems like YouTube stuff to me, but that's fine. What do I know? What do I know? Oh, a little Zelda going on? Always down for a little Zelda. Jordan says, Brickhead, can you be my dad too? Sure thing, Jordan. Hawkeye weekly art class field trip. That's right. There you go. George says, okay, good. I will need help with my taxes. Ugh. Why you gotta bring up the T word, Jordan? Kevin is not a fan of taxes. Taxes give me great stress and anxiety now that I am self-employed. I used to love taxes. I'm like, oh, sweet. I get a refund. I get some money. Get a little extra spending money. Now it's always, I owe. I always owe. Always, every time. How much do I owe this time? How much do I owe next time? Ugh. I'm very happy that the filing deadline was pushed back to July. That was very, 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 very helpful with all the nonsense that's going on. Like I said, I already know I'm going to owe. So I'm like, oh, please, can I have a little bit more time so that I can pay you later and not pay you now when I'm literally hurting for money? Let's see, Jigglepuff, but all people are tax people. Jordan, I like the money from taxes, but I don't like doing it. Sam says, taxes, are those mandatory? Only in certain countries. Cookie says, has Brian been to the stream yet? Nope, not today. You guys pay taxes, huh? How do you draw so well? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Teach me, senpai. Jigglepuff says magic. So I have been an artist my entire life. I have drawn for as long as I can remember. I did go to art school. I have a degree in fine art. So practice. I guess that's the lesson is practice, keep doing it. That's like the main thing is just keep doing it. You'll get better at it. Believe me, I used to be awful. And there's a lot of stuff I draw now that I think is pretty awful. Don't you worry. Sansa's tax is such an unattractive word. And so this is also, this is just doodles. This is just me sitting here, doodling, drawing what you guys suggest. I mean, what, at most 30 minutes at most per doodle. So when I put, real time into projects, obviously it's a lot more detailed. But I do like doing this quite a bit. I think we draw some really fun stuff together. You guys give me all kinds of super crazy ideas that I would totally never have thought about drawing. And I do really like that. And it was really cool at the end of last year when I went back through, hey, London Bridge Bricks, when I went back through and looked at all the doodles for the whole year. That was so cool. like put them all together in like one giant collage. That was really cool. And I had asked if any, I was like, does anyone want to buy this? Nobody wanted to buy it. I was like, yeah, well, there we go. But I was like, hey, I can make a print of this if anyone wants to buy it. I might do it later still. Like maybe if the program in general keeps, gaining in popularity, I could still reuse it later and be like, here's a couple years worth of Doodle. Because it's kind of tough because I like to do shows and stuff to sell. Although who does those now? But so I need to have the prints in hand. I can't really do the ship on demand thing because I need to have it available with me. So I need to really make sure that the things I print are gonna sell. Doc Sampson says, "Hey Greg, not gonna lie, a little salt. You said hello to Sans first." Hey, London Bridge, you ever fall down? Let's see, did I miss anything else up here in the chat? Doc says, don't you believe it? Even his scribbles are great. Doc, you're too kind. Way too kind. Have you ever thought about making comics? I would buy your comics. I do make a web comic series called Bricks in the Middle. If you'd like to check that out, it is very Lego focused. So I'm a big Lego fan, and I've got a lot of other friends that are Lego fans. So I started a comic series called Bricks in the Middle. It's just free. I sell merchandise and stuff, but when I was a lot younger, I used to make comics. I should try to do another one though. That's a good idea. It's been a really long time since I've tried to do a proper comic. Oh, we got a Bricks Ninja in the chat, I believe. What's going on, Ninja? One of my awesome patrons. I ordered the markers to finish up your drawing, Ninja. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. I actually did go to I went to the art supply store thinking maybe potentially they were open. They were not. Surprise, surprise. They were not. So I had to order it, and that's all right. But I'm just waiting for it to show up. But then I'll be able to finish yours up. I've got 3 new patron drawings that I'm going to hopefully be coloring today. I think. Who knows? I might leave the basement, and then there's utter chaos upstairs, which is also kind of been happening with kids at home and homeschooling and all that kind of nonsense. So maybe I should choose my words more carefully. But there we go. Yeah, no, markers are definitely not essential. It's just the only reason I even assumed, seriously, the only reason I even assumed it might be is because, you've got places like GameStop and stuff that are open. They're, quote, essential retail because of what they offer people to pass the time. And I was like, well, if GameStop's open, I'm assuming maybe Michael's is open. But, whatever. And I also kind of wanted to get out of the house and drive. So I was like, I'll go look. And it's not that far away. So, but yeah, doesn't matter. It was ordered. It's on its way. It's on its way now. So, we got a mysterious Brian in the YouTube chat. Hello, Brian. Can you draw Baby Yoda with the Mandalorian? I have drawn both several times. I mean, we might do it again today. We'll see. We'll see. Can't make a promise, but we shall see. We might. We might indeed. All right. There we go. That's our last black and white doodle, I believe, for today. And then we'll move into color. So there you go, Savage Rob. Mario fighting Wario, but Mario wins. It's the comeback that no one would ever assume. Mario wins. Nobody thought that was going to happen. Cookie says, me, how much do you like Charizard game? Freak, yes. Doc Sampson, at least the art or hobby store should be buy online, pick up at door like mini restaurants. Oh, okay, let's do this, Brickhead fan. We'll do Captain Spaulding. We'll do that. That'll be our first color one there. And thank you for throwing that back in the chat, Bubba. Yeah, like I said, don't feel bad about doing that because that'll help me keep track of what's going on. Hey, Stud Sidious, welcome to the stream. Jigglebuff says, by the way, Kevin, I played Mario Sunshine Monday and it's still held up. Just saying. Mario Sunshine's not that great. It's not bad, but it's just like, come on. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna change. Whoops. Almost cut Beetlejuice's hair. I'm gonna put Beetlejuice. I think he fits. Yeah, he fits right there. And now I'm gonna move Mario and Wario up here. There we go. And now let's get to our first color. We'll do Captain Spaulding. Let's see. Brian says, thanks. My daughter has been bugging me to ask. Spring break week over here. Okay, sure. And thanks again for the balls. Okay, got it. Got it. The mysterious Brian is known. Ken, I've been waiting for color. Can you do Sakikuso? It is another Netflix. Sure, yeah. And John, Tex Avery Wolf is a suggestion. All right, nice. Yeah, we got a lot of good ones. All right, I'm gonna do Captain Spaulding, and then keep those other suggestions in mind because we'll be doing more. Captain Spaulding. Oh yeah, typical nonsense from Nick. All right. Typical nonsense, of course. Nick's a special kind of person. I'm just gonna say that. Nick is a special kind of person. Do you use a mouse? If yes, how can you draw so well with a mouse? I don't. I use a tablet. So I'm drawing with like a stylus pen. So this is me drawing, not with a mouse. I do know how to draw with a mouse, and I do that with some of my graphic design work in Illustrator. But with this, I prefer using the tablet. Ninja says, I hear they might be remaking it for the Switch, Puff. Savage Rob says, thanks, gotta go, bye. You're welcome, Savage Rob. Jigglebuff, I'm trying out a new game today called Horizon Zero Dawn, so I'm like multitasking, being a teacher, playing a game, and watching you. I don't know if that's really possible, Jigglepuff. I don't know if you could be like, I'm going to work on my schoolwork. I'm also going to be like playing a video game, and I'm going to be watching YouTube. Somehow, something tells me that's not really possible. I'm going to go out on a limb, say that. Cookie says, hey guys, testing. Ninja says, rip Captain Spaulding. Yep. I was about to say, I think this guy passed away, didn't he? We got Galligade. Hello, Galligade. How are you? Welcome to the stream. There are definitely some kids running upstairs. I don't know if you guys can hear the random footsteps. Let's see. I wish to request a request. The request being the Reddit icon, but with a muscular body holding a volleyball. Sure. Yeah. And you've never been to the stream before, so I definitely want to make sure I get something drawn for you. Ken says, Galligate, Kevin wanted a break, so no readers today. Ken, I heard the footsteps a little. I thought it was on my... No, there are kids running up a storm up here. I know I'm going to go up there and I'm going to be like, is all the work done? And it's going to be like, no. I'm like, yeah, of course not. Of course not. Let's see here. Brickhead family. Yes. Sid Haig died right before the release of 3 from Hell. Galligate. I see, Ken. No problem. Are we working him too hard, Ken? I was just really ill prepared this week. Galligate is the answer, but not because I was being lazy. I have just had like a really busy week. I have been up very, very late every day, trying desperately to catch up on work. So this was also the first week. This was my first week for my son to get his like new fully online school schedule from his school. Because before we were actually just kind of doing packets, right? Like we had some old school pieces of paper and books to read, journals to go through. And this week was the first week we're like, no, he's all online now. So here's his online courses. And it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And so the days have been really long. Some of those days have actually been like about 5 hours worth of schoolwork, which is still, a little bit shorter than a normal day, but still. My time for freelancing has just been absolutely decimated during the day, and I've been having to make up for that in late evenings and nights, and so I just forgot. Nobody really reached out, and it's not anybody else's fault. I didn't even remember to post the reminder that I was even having the stream until like 9:30 at night last night. Jordan, interesting to draw test. Hink might have just missed it since the chat turned into a blur after a while. Oh, what happened? I probably did. Oh, I requested the T-Rex with specs sitting on a beluga whale before, but it didn't pass the interesting to draw. Oh, yeah, and it just kind of also, I mean, the chat flies, and, you know, I don't skip most, I don't want to say I don't skip anything. I don't skip most things on purpose. It's just there's a lot of people throwing suggestions in there. I want to try to give as many different people the chance as possible to see their thing get drawn. I do provide a little preference for new folks, and I have not seen you in the stream before, so that definitely works in your favor. But yeah, just can't get to everything every time, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I can't. I was joking. I know chat's been blazing. Brian, yep, e-learning has been rough on us. I did just start taking leave from work to focus 100% on that, and my wife is slammed to work. Yeah, it's like, it's tough. It's tough on everybody. It's like, I mean, I've always said that I think teachers deserve a lot more credit than they get. I've said that forever, and I've said it for years. Take some of that money that all the athletes are making and give that to the teachers. But it's just like, yeah, it's tough, and I'm just like, when am I supposed to work? I don't know when I'm supposed to work. So I've been working at night. That's what I've been doing. Don't got a choice. Still got to work. Got to make money. Got to pay bills. All them bill collectors, they're not going to stop asking for their money. That's for sure. Oh, nice. We've got my theme song on now. So this is like the theme song for the channel. I did purchase this. This was purchased with the license to use it and everything. Galgade said he didn't want to do his homework today, so no handwriting work done today. Bad tantrums. Yep. Tantrums are fun too. I wish I was a bill collector. Yep. I remember spending like 2 weeks trying to find a song that I'm like, this is my song. This is it. And I remember I was so happy when I found this one. I was like, oh yeah. It's like retro gaming. It's like kind of weird, quirky a little bit. I was like, yeah, that's the one. That's it. Jordan Sneed says, not gonna lie, I have turned it on Twitch once and Kevin didn't know my username and drew what I requested just since I was new. Oh man, what was your name over there? And what did you request? I try to do that because, you know, like, don't get me wrong. I love all the folks that come back every week. I really, really appreciate that, guys. You know that. But I'm also constantly trying to grow the program, trying to grow the channels. And so I want to make sure new people feel welcome. and that they come back. It'd be nice if they actually came back. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that little circle. I don't know what that was. Brian says, I joined once on Twitch as Peacock Hands. I kind of remember that name. London Bridge Bricks, could I make a request? Could we have a dancing Big Ben? Oh, man. Dancing Big Ben with a happy face flying a British flag. That's crazy. I like it. It's nuts. Gekinator on YouTube. Oh, I recognize that name. Brian says, appreciate the stream. My daughter is enamored with watching it. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Miss Neverland says, that looks awesome. Thank you. He is nuts, huh? He's a little crazy. He's a little. All right. We are in the color part. Let's see. The music is. Oh, thank you very much for those bits, Gekinator. I really appreciate that. We just talked about that. Thank you, Jordan. Oh, it didn't finish. There's still some music. Okay, I thought we had run through all the music. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Actually, let's do. How about we do this? We're already like, I don't know, 2 hours into the stream. Oh, do I not? Oh, never mind. I don't have it on this one. I was gonna bring up. I've got some video game. Soundtracks, but it's not on this one. Oh well. Oh well, I'm sorry. All right, so we're going to throw color on this. We're in the color portion of our program. So this is something I like to do, again, for anyone who's new, hasn't been here before. The stream is 3 hours. It's a 3-hour stream, and in that time, I split it up half and half. So half of the stream is black and white. That's also kind of I consider that like the warm up. That's kind of just getting comfortable, getting warmed up for the day. And then when we get into the main event, the doodles, now that I'm, warmed up, ready to go, they tend to get a lot more detailed and we throw colors on them. That's the second half. So that is the part we are on now. Some people are strategic. They hold off because they want color, which is okay. I don't blame them for that. Doesn't bother me. Let's see. Jordan says, Hinky, I gave you money. Draw Breath of the Wild 2 Zelda trying on Link's tunic with the horned emote face. That's funny. We'll see. Cafe Con Lego. Who is that? This is Captain Spaulding in the role that I think most people. No, I mean, that's the character name. So, I mean, the actor is playing this character, Captain Spaulding. Right? That's right. I don't know. It's a character. Hey, Howie. We had Howie stuff over in the YouTube chat. For some reason, I was expecting the chicken dance. Were you? With the music, you mean? Oh. I need to put a lot more like black around the eyes, but I don't want to use black because black will kill out all the actual black I've drawn on here. So I'll use gray. One of these days, I'm thinking maybe when we hit like a cool milestone or something, maybe we'll do like a super long stream. No 24-hour nonsense. Don't even ask. Not doing that ever again. One and done for me on that bad boy. But maybe like a 5-hour or 8-hour or maybe even a 10-hour. Like I'd be down with doing something like that. Just trying to get like as many things drawn as possible. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, it needs to be some kind of cool milestone or accomplishment. I don't know what it would be. I have honestly no idea what it would be, but something should occur to trigger such activity. Can I ask, how old is your audience on average? I don't really think I have a young audience. I think it's mostly adults. I mean, I could look at the data. I don't look at it very often, but I don't think it's I don't believe I have a younger audience. I think it's more probably in the 30 to 40-year-old range, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've looked. Brick Ninja says that face paint, though. Oh, he is jolly. 48 hours. Yeah. No. Nah. I am glad I did it. I am glad that I can safely say I have indeed done a 24-hour stream, and that is now behind me. I can say I did it, cross it off the list. You're not a real streamer until you do a 24-hour stream. That's you're a real streamer now. All right, let's see. Wombat Combat Picture says, just draw everything. The milestone is the lockdown over and the kids are back at school. That would be, yeah. Declan says, I'm not a 30-year-old. There are some youngsters. I admit there are some youngsters hiding out, and I appreciate all of the youngsters watching. I hope this Captain Spaulding doesn't traumatize you too much. I should look, though. I haven't looked in a while. I should look back again. Bro, if you do a 48-hour stream, it'll be you instead of Mr. Spaulding on that screen. Yeah, it will be. I will be so dead. Like I said, I did it. I did 24 hours and I was dying. I was dead. So dead. Where did Joey go? Joey, you still here? We still got a Joey, or did Joey vanish? I haven't heard anything from Joey in a long time. Cafe Con Lego, I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20 now, so... let's see. This is an interesting one to color because it's so much white. So it's like, how do you get a lot of detail in there? Because it's just all white. It's going to be in all the other things is what it's going to be. All the costume and stuff. Ninja with a Brick says, same here, Cafe Con Lego. Adulting. Yay. Howie Stuff's the theme song. Am I weird if I say I never had Lego when I was a kid? No. Not weird. Brian says, thanks for reminding me I turned 40 this summer. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys want me to say? It's like, what is your average audience age? I don't know. I mean, I got like the YouTube data. I can open it up and be like, all right, here's what the actual data says. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I love all of you, no matter how old you are. I'm only happy you're here. That's all that matters. Wombat Combat, Burn the Non-Believer, Ninja Lol, you read that perfectly, Kevin. Which thing did I read? I don't even know. I read something, I hope. Well, sometimes if I know the context, I'll try to say it in like an attitude or an appropriate way because I understand that it's meant to be, you know, snide. I think it adds to the ambiance. Bubba Bricks, I didn't have any until I was 32 or so, and I'm 40 in May. Really, Bub? You didn't grow up playing with Lego, huh? Fascinating. Miss Neverland says, I need coffee. Adulting. Yeah, so I think I've said this before, Miss Neverland, so apologies if this is already old news and you've heard it 100 times. But as a Catholic, I give up something for Lent every year. And I have given up, I've taken on the tradition of giving up coffee every Lent. I've done that for several years now, maybe 5 or 6 years at this point. And I do that because it really just beats me up. It just hits me over the head like a sledgehammer. And that is the point. That is the point of giving something up for Lent, something that affects you. And I was just telling my wife last night, this has been the hardest Lent I have ever had. I mean, global pandemics, hurting for money because of freelance stuff, homeschooling stuff. I mean, the list goes on and on. Stressed out about everything and anything in life. And I'm like, and here I am not having coffee. I'm like, this is the hardest Lent ever. I'm like, I am dying. Oxamson says, Fish and Chip Friday. Ken says, you're still doing that, Kevin? Can you drink it again? I mean, when Easter happens, when Easter hits, that's when, anything you've given up is all good. You can go back to whatever you were doing before. And Easter's coming up. It's coming up. But yeah, I'm just like, it's tough. It is so tough. It is so crazy, crazy tough. I'm like, oh, God. All right, what color eyes? He's got like black eyes. It can't be black. So the crazy thing about giving up coffee, because I do it every year, and I go right back to it. So don't you worry. I go right back to it. But that first day when I have coffee, it is something out of a book. It's out of a movie. Like all of a sudden I like just start flying. It's incredible. It's absolutely insane the stuff I get done the first day I have a cup of coffee. Like I'll clean the whole house, I'll sweep, I'll mop, I'll deep clean the bathroom, I'll do the dishes, do laundry for the house, grocery shop, reorganize a cabinet. Like I'll be non-stop for like 12 hours and feel just fine. And then I'll be like, oh, I think I'm tired now. Like that first day is unreal. Absolutely unreal. Ken says, I don't even know when Easter is. So yeah, non-religious over here. Yeah, it's Easter's in a couple weeks. Maybe a little less than a couple weeks. It's not too far away. I'm over the hurdle. Ken says, what brand do you drink? So I drink whatever is the cheapest brand at the moment. I mean, not the cheapest brand. So, but like whatever is the sale one at the store. So I've done Dunkin'. I mean, I like Dunkin' brand coffee, but if Dunkin' is not the cheapest, then I will do Tim Hortons. If Tim Hortons is not the cheapest, then I'll do Seattle's Best. If Seattle, like I'll just pick whatever's the sale one at the store. Just to try to save money. I've done Starbucks brand. I'll just, Like it's not anything. Like I'm not really a coffee brand loyalist. I'm just like, what's the thing that's cheap today at the store? What's on sale? All right, I think I'm done with Captain Spaulding. I don't think I can stare at this guy's face anymore. That's kind of small, actually. That's a small. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. There you go, Nick. Captain Spaulding. I'm gonna call it there with just the face. And yeah, I kind of feel like it's weird, like just being white because there's like nothing to color. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some skin tone on his neck because it looks like there is like you can see some of his skin tone. This might actually help. This might actually help things, I think. If I can just get a little bit more like signs that he's a human underneath the makeup, you know? Actually, I think that does help. Mr. Spaulding needs to see the dentist. Yeah, he does. He kills people. Let's see. Doc Sampson, Easter Sunday, Kevin is resurrected by caffeine. Pretty much. I think that's fair. All right, let's do another one. Oh, let's get what was it? Jatvita had a suggestion and new to the stream, so I want to. What was it? Oh, it was something with Reddit, right? Reddit, a beefy Reddit, something like that, right? Zoinks! Like I'm watching you stream on 2 different YouTube accounts and my Twitch. You have my full support here, Mr. Hink. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, sir. Galgate says, be right back. Gotta go listen to daily news updates. Declan says, can you do a drawing of Baymax and Hiro, or is it Hero? Hero from Big Hero 6 doing a fist bump. Armor or no armor, it's your choice. It's a cool one. Ninja says, Ninja with the bricks. Reddit or T-Rex, anyone? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I want to do that beefy Reddit icon for you. Let me see here. Right? It was like a muscular Reddit. That's what you said, I think. Yeah, let's that one's actually, we can knock that one out pretty quick. Let's knock that one out. Let's get it. Let's get it done. All right. Oh, here we go. Reddit icon with a muscular body playing with a volleyball. Sure. And I am assuming Nick approves of Captain Spaulding. He did not comment, but I'm going to take that as he thinks it's the best. He thinks it was just perfect. I must have restarted the music by accident because the playlist is only 2 hours long, so it should have. I think it did end, and then when I clicked in there, I think I restarted it. Oh, you said it was. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't even see it. I said it was awesome. Shrug, man, shrugging. Must have missed it. Maniac for Bricks. I keep thinking of suggestions, but all I have is boring or gross. What's a gross? I am like very intrigued. What is a gross suggestion, Joey? I am very, very intrigued by what that means. Oops. Dang Reddit people. Nick loves Reddit. Brickhead family loves Reddit. They talk about them all the time. They love them. Wombat Combat says fish game. Ninja with the bricks. All right, y'all. I'm off to work. Have a great one, everybody. Is that Joey? See you later, Ninja. Jigglepuff, dude, he loves Reddit so much, right? Right, Puff? So much. So much. Oh, did it end now? Now it's over, right? Wombat comment. Good Lord, he chonk. Near family treehouse request taco man eating a taco man eating a taco man tacoception. All right, let's get some more music up. Yeah, that taco suggestion is nuts, nuttos, insane. Let's see. How about we do? Oh man. Hold on. Stand by. Stand by, everybody. Fine. You're fine. All right. Yeah, let me see. We've gone through all those already. I mean, everything else I have on here goes back into like copyrighted music, so I'll just have to restart the playlist. It's too catchy. I mean, it is. It is. Jigglepuff says everything is canceled. Everything is closed due to COVID-19. Everything is canceled. Now we're stuck in quarantine. Did you see that video? No, I didn't. Is that a video? Did somebody already do that? Ken says, my coworker tried to get Baby Shark stuck in my head. It didn't work. Maniac for Bricks. I remember in 2014 when everyone was singing it in my college food court. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. All right. I need to adjust the placement of this a little bit. For this character, like, I did this to myself because now this character is also like mostly white. So I can't like, I mean, I'll figure it out, but it's like, I think Butt Chopped liked this song because it was from Final Fantasy or something like that. I think I remember him talking about that. And that's when I was like, oh, it's a Final Fantasy one. Should super muscular Reddit man have nipples? Probably should, shouldn't he? Oh, yeah. The nips. The Reddit nips. It's all about the Reddit nips. Nick knows. Nick knows about all the Redditors. Cafe Con Lego, this music is great while here working. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if you like this music, check him out. DJ CUTMAN. He's got a YouTube channel. You can go to radiocutman.com and it'll take you to his channel. You can also purchase his music if you want. He usually has a live stream going like at any point of the day. And this is all his stuff. So check him out. Support your favorite artists and creators wherever you can. Jordan says, Kev, I'm at work. You can't have this symbol of pure sex on my screen. Would you prefer Captain Spaulding? Howie says, is that Declan? In the comments, or are you mean on screen? Joey says, Reddit be swole. I still don't get Reddit. I went on there once, and now my phone keeps notifying me of updates on my browser. Let's see. 1-0 family content, copyright strike. I came in, everything gone for a top. Yeah. And I list all of these. I mean, the main point is my channel is nowhere near any kind of numerical value to make any difference. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm not monetized. I can't make any money off of this. And I mark them all not for kids. So thank you, kids that are here. I appreciate it. You are more than welcome to be here anytime. Just know that this content is not made for children. All right. Bricky family. Oh, you mean the scum of the earth? I mean Redditors. Boom. That's some salty salt. Cookie, I am back. I just had to finish my schoolwork. Well, that is good for you for doing that, Cookie. Very wise thing you're doing. You should talk to Jigglepuff over in the YouTube chat. Tell him he needs to do his work and stop being distracted by such YouTube nonsense such as me. You can't multitask. Gotta get that work done, man. Let's see. Joey says, we knew this wasn't for kids when you drew Canadian Papa Bear suggestions. Oh, he's got a lot worse, Joey. He has got a lot worse. Oh, yeah. Short-necked. Absolutely. What is it? Say it, Kevin? Say what? About Jigglypuff not being able to multitask? All right. You guys want to play some volleyball? That's kind of what I imagine in my head. Jigglypuff says, I'm fine. I'm done with my schoolwork. Are you really? Is he done, Nick? Can you confirm? Or you just got like, this kid has free reign, huh? Hello. Jordan says, this looks like Saxton Hale from TF2 with a Reddit helmet. I'll take it. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. It's literally the largest thing I've drawn today. Cookie, I have an idea for you to draw a banana in a boat sailing to Canada with water-bending power. How about this banana as a boat with ice cream on it? Let's just imagine it is sailing to Canada, and the water underneath it is bending with the power of that oar that cherry is holding. Breaking family. Oh, he's at his mom's. He's out of my jurisdiction. I got that. I got you. Holy heck. That hello after red eyes got me. Hello. Would you like to play some volleyball? Which is worse? This guy? Or our dear captain over here? No, I'm not satisfied, says Cookie. All right, let's get Declan's here. Been very patient. Baymax Hero from Big Hero 6 doing a fist bump. Armor or no armor, it is your choice. Let's see. Joey says, is Mario punching Wario's butt? Well, I was having him kick it. That was what I was trying to draw. Perhaps I didn't convey that right. He's supposed to be see the swoosh lines, Joey? Swoosh lines. That's a Joey, that's a swoosh line. That's the swoosh line. Hello there, Pink Wheels 3. I don't think volleyball Reddit guy is being good at social distancing. What do you mean? Of course I'm good at social distancing. Wombat Combat Pictures, Deep Voice Kevin oozes more manliness than Reddit. Oh, I missed it. Where'd it go? Than Reddit guy by far. Brian, do you happen to still have any Avatar Last Airbender Lego sets that you'd be willing to sell? No, not sealed. Those are, I mean, how many years ago at this point? Those are at least 10 years built, disassembled, put in the collection. And I'm actually a really big fan of Avatar. It's one of my favorite cartoon series. So I would probably not part with those. Most of my sealed Lego set collection is very, very minimal at this point. I think I'm only sitting on maybe 20 sets that are sealed, and most of them I'm sitting on them because I want them. I've parted ways with hundreds over the last couple years. The barrel is starting to run a little dry. Man, Ricks, I missed the swoosh line. Got it now. You got to see the swoosh line. Jordan says Kevin is a little off the hook today. This is unhinged. This is quarantine Kevin. He's insane. Reddit man, where are my cannolis? Have you seen my cannolis? All right, let's get Baymax up here. Baymax, hero. I'm hoping there's just a picture of them already fist bumping. That would be like really great. It's like, oh, you mean this? Yeah, I mean that. That's exactly what I mean. Okay, that seems like a good picture. San says, unhinged, this is how it begins. I don't think I'm unhinged today. You guys think I am? Let's see. Yeah. So we got about 30 minutes left. I'm thinking we're probably going to have time for 2 more. This one and the next one, I think. I don't know for sure. That's just simply a guess. But I feel like it's going to be this one and one more is what I'm thinking. And we haven't had a Canadian Papa Bear sighting yet today. Cookie says this music is a Zelda remix. Yeah, it should all be video game remixes. See, London, it's how that begins. Coffee fixes everything, even your hinges. It probably will. Hey, Sega. We got a Sega in the YouTube chat. How are you today? That head shape was a little off for me. This is another white character. I just realized this is the 3rd white character in a row. Man, we definitely need the next one's got to be some color. All right, that's my decree. The next and last doodle for today, I want something with some colors in it. We need some like bright colors popping because almost everything has been white. It's like white. All these characters are white. We need to get some colors. So everybody, I need you guys to brainstorm something with some colors to pop on this last one. Let's see here. Draw albino Godzilla. What is wrong with you? And now, yeah, look, here it is. Frosty the Snowman, Simba. Everybody wants all these white characters now. This is just great. This is just wonderful. Sega, I went cold turkey on caffeine and sugar on the same day. Got a sinus infection and my body just said, I hate you. Yeah, that's what it does. That's what it does. Declan says, unless you do the armor, which is red. I guess we could put the armor on there. I'm looking at a reference pic, and then this one, it doesn't have it on it. That's why I'm just cheating and doing this one. But that's a fair point. But I definitely need some color. I'm like, I need some color. Everything is just white. Every character is white every time. Miss Neverland, a painting of a painter, painting a painting of a painted painting with paints in any color. Here's a multicolored clown sheep. A clown sheep. Oh my goodness. Joey says, draw the Eggo waffle with arms and legs, like in the old commercials, circa 2007. I kind of vaguely remember that, but maybe I'm off. I'm thinking of something else. I'm kind of thinking of like the mascot for the Happy Meal, like the kind of terrifying, you know what I'm talking about, the kind of terrifying 3D McDonald Happy Meal mascot. That's what I'm picturing, but like an Eggo waffle. It's probably wrong. Let's see. Kimba the White Lion. Here's a nice color code for you. Hashtag 0000FF. You know, you guys are the best. I could not have asked for such good suggestions. I want you to know that. Like literally the best suggestions. The best. Satan says a hybrid of a razor, pineapple, and chair leg in the style of a pinup poster. You know, it has been a while, San, since you've made a off-the-wall... Well, I mean, actually, it's been a while since you've made any requests, I think. I think your last one was Goku in the Ooze, wasn't it? Kevin, Simba is not black and white. But Kimba is. San says, I need to let the children get a turn. It's very nice of you, San. Sega, Kimba does not equal Simba. San says, so 501st, am I right? Yeah, that's good stuff right there. That's amazing. It's very, very tempting for me to be like, oh, that's an interesting new change to the LEGO product development cycle. I guess I need to start getting all my closest friends to bombard the company so when I can get what I want. That sounds fine to me. I don't mind. Something's going on with this. I'm not liking this. Oh, stop. Let's see. Let's see. Mania for Bricks. Mania, good night was had last night for Star Wars junkies. Yeah. Did something weird with this face shape. see, Cookie says, can you do my suggestion next, please? We shall see. I cannot promise whose suggestion I will do next. I would like to do one that would be nice and colorful. That would be really swell. But I'll go through them all and see kind of which ones stand out for me. That'll be our last one. Let's see, 12:33, probably the last one for the day. Sans, shut your dirty mouth. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm just hoping the 501st Battle Pack is the best April Fool's joke of all time that LEGO could do. Star Wars, Sans, Star Wars fan or no, the fact that the company made a set in this fashion is astonishing. It really is. I mean, it really, 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 truly is. But, you know, LEGO also kind of has a history of doing stuff like that, where they're like, we would never do this. And then all you got to do is just keep pestering. If you keep pestering and keep pestering and keep pestering, it'll absolutely work. It's happened before. They'll always say no. And if you ask them, they'll absolutely say, no, it wasn't because of that. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. Exactly why they did it. Because they were sick of seeing it on all of their social posts and all their videos and everything all the time. I promise you. Let's see. Maniac for Hero looks pretty cool here. Does he really? Okay. I'm glad. I'm like, I don't know. Kind of doesn't look that great to me, but I'll take it. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna head out. I subscribed. Hey, thank you. Hope to catch you next stream. See you later. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for chatting. And yeah, feel free to stop by anytime. Live streams every Friday morning. Let's see. And one of the other things I try to do with the stream, just so that people know, is that I try, just because there's so many people and there's a lot of suggestions flying, and I do want to make sure as many people get to see something drawn as possible, I tend not to do more than one request per person per stream. There are exceptions. There have been some exceptions. And also, it depends on the stream. I mean, if it's kind of a dead stream, then I don't mind at all. Like, I'll draw the same person's request all day. But when it gets kind of packed in and there's a lot of people, I try to make it even and let other people have it. So just, you know, anybody that's already had something drawn today, I'm probably not going to do another one. But it has happened before, especially in the earlier when the stream was starting, in the early days of the stream, because I didn't have a lot of viewers. So a lot of people got their stuff drawn over and over and over again. It's like, okay, welcome to the private, intimate Doodle stream where it's only me and you, and I draw everything you want the entire time. Maniac for Breaks, CafeCon Lego, it's okay. Even Star Wars fans who wanted this battle pack still complain about details on it. Never satisfied. Sans, you just received a Western from those Brick Lake sets. That's good enough, right? Yeah, that's good enough. It's fine. Near Family Treehouse, I figured that. Sega, bring back classic Western, like 25-year kind of thing. Pink Wheels 3, the early days. You mean back when we all had TP? Yeah, back in the day. Back in the day. It's kind of crazy when I think back, though, to when I did the first Doodle stream, January 2019, so a year and 4 months ago. Luckily, I was never totally alone. That's always like the fear, right? They're like, well, nobody is watching, so okay. Declan says, I already love it. Awesome. I am happy to hear that. I am very happy to hear that. Thank you for watching the stream. and your suggestion and for being patient while I was working on some other ones. Appreciate that. See, May for Rick Sega, I actually came up with an idea as to how they'd bring back classic themes. Joey, you had an idea? I don't believe it. I gotta watch your video, Joey. I haven't watched it yet. Your newest upload, because I was getting ready for the stream, and I had a bunch of stuff I had to get ready for my son this morning too. I talked about that when the stream kicked off. Had a lot of stuff to get ready for him. I'm just hoping that when I go up there, he's actually done all the work. And it's not like, oh, well, I didn't know how to do this, so we waited for you. It's like, oh, please keep working. Every second you don't work is second I lose to do my work later today. But yeah, hopefully if all things go according to plan, I will do another coloring stream later today. Because I've got some new patron gifts to color. So I will change location and work on some traditional art for a little bit. Galligade says, I was there on the first Doodle stream. Yep, Galligade is a founding member of the Doodle stream. Anybody else that's watching that was here for the very first one in January of 2019? I should make like something special. Go back to the first stream and then watch the live chat and see who was there and make something like fancy. Exclusive gift. All right, let's do... So Baymax has like a really interesting kind of like a very light kind of cream shading, which is very interesting. And I appreciate that because as I've mentioned many times, I don't like grays when shading white. I just think it's boring. I prefer like pretty much any other color at all. Just something about it, it just, I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Let's see. Jordan Sneed says, I think I was only there for a second. Were you on the very first one, Jordan? Ever? I mean, obviously, the other thing is I wouldn't know unless you commented on the stream, because I wouldn't know if you were there. Bubba was there. Oh, cool. Sans, that's a good question. Didn't Hero have a Rez hoodie, or do you mean red? Oh, did he? I don't know. I'm looking at a reference image and it's blue in this one. Oh, he has a blue hoodie over a red shirt. That's what he's wearing. Jordan says, no, I was saying I was there on the second stream. I think I missed the first one. Oh, okay, cool. Hero with no legs. Yeah, he's got no legs. He's on the bottom of the screen. There you go. All right, we need... Okay, guys. Let's bring it home. Brickhead family, I think I was there. Cool. Let's bring it home. Let's get our last doodle for the day. I need some color. I want something like colorful, like some reds, some oranges, some yellows. Like I need some color. Wombat Combat Pictures, was it before or after Brick Fair North Carolina 2019? Because I guarantee he had no idea who you were until then. It was before. Yeah, it was before that. What was yours again, Sans? Something ridiculous, right? Something ridiculous, of course. It's gone way up into the chat verse now. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, I think it's gone too far where I can't scroll back. Wait, here we go. A hybrid of a razor, pineapple, and chair leg in the style of a pinup poster. Like a shaving razor, like a razor blade, a hybrid of a razor, pineapple, and chair leg. I'm trying to understand what it is, Sans. I am trying to process what it is. Wombat. Connor's like, what? All right, I'm gonna look up some of these. I'm gonna look up some of these suggestions people are throwing in there, so I can see what some of these look like. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's a good one. Sans, the face of a razor blade. Okay, the limbs are chair legs, and the body of a pineapple posing in the pinup art style. The face of a razor blade. So the face of like that's the face. The face is a blade. Okay, I'm gonna do Connor. All right, Kevin, Google some pinup girls for reference with razor faces. All right, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna do Ken's suggestion. I looked that one up, and that has definitely got some color. We're gonna do I think it's Saki Kuso. I think I don't know. But that one has definitely got some colors in it. I'm digging it, so let's do that one. Razor. I mean, that's a crazy suggestion, Sam. How do I do a razor face? The face of a razor blade. I don't even know, Sans. I don't even know. Let's see. Ken, fist bump, Bubba Bricks. I went to Comic-Con as Saki last year. Oh, that's cool. You got it pretty close. Ah, cool. Cookie says, I'm going to head out. See you later, Cookie. Sans, you're the artist. I'm just ideas, man. Oh, oops. Of course, the width of the pin changed again. Of course it did. Why does this feel crooked? It feels crooked. I think it's crooked. Psyche. Oh, interesting. Ken, I think my favorite anime is still Sword Art Online. So I don't have a ton of experience with anime. I know I've talked about this before on the stream. My experience with anime was mostly whatever Cartoon Network showed on Toonami. That was my experience. And so that was Outlaw Star. That was the Big O. I liked Big O a lot. That was really cool. I mean, it was very like, oh, this is Batman, but with giant robots. So Big O, Outlaw Star. Oh, a little bit of Inuyasha, a little bit. I didn't watch the whole show, but I saw some of it. What else did they show? I mean, Dragon Ball Z, of course, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was like, that was what everybody was watching. Sand says Dragon Ball and One Punch. I've never watched One Punch, but it seems like it's got a pretty ravenous fan base. Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop for sure. Bleach, no, nothing with Bleach. Never watched Bleach. Joey Ken, I'm sorely behind on SAO, but I've also been discouraged over time. Early on, I made minifigures of the main characters. Yeah, this is good. Got some colors and stuff in it. Galagade's heading out. See you later, Galagade. Sorry, Kevin, not giving suggestions today. I gotta go get dinner ready. No problem. Bubba Bix Boondocks. I kind of remember that. I think I watched Boondocks. But yeah, it's like pretty much if it was on Toonami on Cartoon Network, I watched it. That was kind of the thing. I did. C-Lab 2020. Yeah, C-Lab 2020. Oh, good times. C-Lab 2020. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That's good stuff, Bubba. Hey, Hoosier Bricks. Shizo, hello. You're hitting me and my boyfriend hard with these Adult Swim playbacks, man. C-Lab, Big O, all. Oh, yeah, everything. All of the stuff. All the things. Ken, yep, here the kid. Yeah, kids are totally yelling now. I think they are losing it. They are at the brink. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my wife's already gone to work at this point. So the monkeys are running the asylum at this point. And that's not good. I might have to step away for a second and just get up there and yell. We shall see. We lost his eyebrows, which I'm kind of upset about when I put the glasses on. I'll draw them on again. They'll just be higher now. There we go. Let's see. Cookie, my God, calm your... Oh, I lost it. That was fast. My God, calm your children. I hear them screaming. Yeah, they're screaming. That's what kids do, Cookie. Jigglepuff, do it. Yell at them. Yell at them. Let's see. Do you ever watch Durarara? It was on Adult Swim. No, I haven't heard of that one. Bricksonic, just throw a box of candy and lock the door. Yeah, no, there's totally the dad voice. The dad voice is when things get serious. It's like, oh, we're going to do that now. All right. Dad voice activated. All right, let's throw some colors on this one. Good suggestion, Ken. This is really good. Thank you for injecting some color into today's stream. I enjoy all the suggestions. They're all great. Sometimes you don't even realize there's a pattern until you're like, wait a minute. Why is everything white? They're being super loud. I wonder if the door might be open. The door to I'm in the basement. The door to the basement may be open, which is why they're being extra loud. What program are you actually using to screen share your video of your drawing program? I want to start streaming too. Awesome. Yeah, you should. So I use a site called StreamYard for this, although I am planning to switch to OBS. OBS is what a lot of people use. But I was using StreamYard at first because StreamYard is very user-friendly, like extremely user-friendly. It is free as long as you're comfortable having a watermark in the upper right-hand corner. When I signed up for it almost 2 years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, I did not want the watermark, so I paid the monthly fee to get rid of it. But a lot of people just use it for free. And you can just screen share. So I'm just sharing my screen using that program. But I do plan on moving to OBS pretty soon. But if you want to just like start and you haven't done it before, definitely try StreamYard because it's very easy and very user-friendly. Brickhead family, my defense of Captain Spaulding, it was the first white suggestion. It was. You're totally right. You're totally right. It totally was. It started the trend, Nick. You're a trendsetter. How does that make you feel? Hoosier says, today is Jackson's birthday. Can you draw him a birthday cake? Hoosier, this is probably our last drawing for the day, I'm afraid. As soon as I get this one done, we are wrapping up. But I can sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It probably sounds weird with the music in the background. It's like I'm singing a totally different song out of key than the music is playing. But tell him happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's got to be kind of weird with everything being closed and shut down and everything. But hopefully you can do something fun today. Jigglebuff says, stop it. Bubba Bricks, Robot Chicken, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so many others. Yeah, all that stuff is great. Yeah, I'm using a Wacom tablet. It's not a Cintiq. I'm not using a Cintiq. I have a dual laptop. You can draw on it. How are you able to see both the chat? I have 2 monitors as well. Brickhead Family Kevin singing gives me all the feels. Is that good or bad? So I have 2 monitors. I have my laptop, and then I have a monitor. So the laptop I have on the left of me, and that has the chat open, and it has the stream, like all the control panel for the stream, and it has Google, so I can look up reference, because obviously I get a lot of suggestions for things that I don't know what that is, so I have to look it up. And on the right, that is where I have Photoshop open, and I just keep it on Photoshop. And you can share your screen with StreamYard, and you can say, I want you to show everything that I show on this monitor, or you can say, I want you to just show this application. And so I have it set so that it only shows you guys Photoshop. So I could bring up literally any other window here, and you wouldn't see it. You would only see what happens inside Photoshop. Hawkeye Lego Man, my brother's birthday is tomorrow. Savage Rob says, hey, draw a cake. Everybody wants me to draw a cake now. This is the last doodle. If I draw a cake, it is going to be like a 5-second cake. I'm gonna put the disclaimer out there right now. It's going to be a quick cake. No colors. No colors on my cake. Let's see. Let's see. The Near family treehouse. Please say happy birthday to Nathan Near. It's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Nathan Near. Your birthday's tomorrow. Okay, I do also have 2 laptops, and I have one I use for reference and the other one for drawing. So you're saying I could do the same thing you're doing and use one for chat and reference. Yeah, exactly. There's no better way to learn than by trying. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. And of course, if it doesn't work out, you can always just, delete the stream or put it on private or try again. It's all good. You could also do some tests with people. If you have get some friends, say, hey, I'm going to send you a thing and it's going to be private. And you tell me if it works. And they can watch your stream without it being public. I do recommend it, though. Yeah, if it's free, why not? Exactly. There's no reason not to. Thank you. You're welcome. So Hoosier, if you're still here, I was listening to your stream last night, or I think it was last night. You were talking about shutting down a church, right? Isn't that, you said you were talking about that, like that story? I was like, man, I would have been like, I'm about to burst into flames. I was like, I'm about to shut down this place of worship. Oh man. I would genuflect as soon as I left the building. It's like, oh no. You gotta do what you gotta do, though. I mean, our churches are all canceled. Everything is from the Pope himself. None of that stuff right now. And there's a lot of people upset about it, but that's just how it's got to be. Would you rather be dead? I would strongly hope not. Yeah, who just says got to shut down a church? It's tough stuff, man. That's real tough. The whole time I've been like, oh man, God is looking at everything I'm doing. He's staring right at me. Sand says, death is so permanent. How's the family business, Sans? Is it all like super awful, shut down, or did you guys figure out something else, doing delivery or something? You got some kind of workaround, or are you just frozen in like holding pattern, can't do anything? Let's see. How many years have you been drawing? I've been drawing since I was, I don't know, 3. I went to school for art. I have a degree in fine art. I've been drawing for a very long time. Very, very restricted. Yeah. I feel for you, man. I do. Hello, Adakin. We got Adakin in the YouTube chat. Sans says, most setup places have shut down or flat out refused to let anyone show up. Pink Wheels. Sans, isn't that a Tyron quote from GOT? Is that Game of Thrones? I've actually never watched a Game of Thrones. At what age did you start taking it seriously, though? Like, I know from the moment I was 13, I wanted to draw cartoons for the rest of my life. So, I mean, I would say I took it seriously when I went to school for it. I mean, that's kind of serious, is to, you know, drop 70 grand on a art education. But I was not able to get a job with it. So that didn't happen for a very long time. And then actually fate stepped in and forced me to start a new job January 2018 because I was let go from a job I had been at for 12 years that had nothing to do with art, like literally nothing to do with art. And I was like, well, here it is. I have lost my job and I can either start a new job somewhere completely different and start this whole thing again, or I can finally say, this is it. Do or do not. There is no try. So I have been absolutely busting my butt for the last 2 or so years trying to make this work as a freelance artist. I am very, very, very fortunate in that my wife has a full-time job and she does work full-time hours, and she provides the insurance for my kids and myself and her. And that is incredibly critical. I will state for the record, I am not self-sufficient as an artist. I do not make enough money doing what I do alone to pay for everything, pay for all the bills and the kids. I try to change that every day. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this kind of stuff. That's why I have a Patreon account. That's why I have items for sale in my Etsy store. I take commissions and long hours. That is for sure. Long hours. But I do like it. It's what I've wanted to do my whole life. So there's that. Let's see. Sans says, one of my favorite quotes from the show. Also, probably favorite character. Can't believe you actually made it. Pink Wheels 3. Tyron is my. Is it Tyron? I think that's how you say it. He is even better in the book. Jesus, man, that's a lot. Yeah, but did you feel like going to school really made you feel like a better artist? Yeah, 100%. Or more educated, or do you honestly think that you could learn all that stuff on your own? I enjoyed going to school and being in that environment with other artists and being inspired from each other. I mean, yes, it's a fair point. I mean, online, real life, it's all kind of blurring together now. And I mean, I went to school. When did I graduate? I graduated college in 2008. So it's been a while. But so, I mean, there's a point to be made on, YouTube tutorials and online classes and stuff like that, or just self-teaching. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. But I think I benefited from the environment. All right. There we go, Ken. I think that's all wrapped up. Oh, no, wait. We got to do... This can't be done until we do the hair shine. Sans, that is not how you pronounce it, Mr. Hinkle. Hoosier, off to the grocery store I go. Sans, I read the first book, not a very big book reader. And while it was good, I think I prefer the TV series. Thanks for the sub, Shizo. I appreciate that. 80Kin07, hey, Mr. Hinkle. I'll be live building the Rex's Explorer tonight at 7:30 or 8 Central Time. I know you haven't joined a stream of mine yet, so you're always welcome to come if you want. Well, thank you for the invitation. I will probably be at that time in Reed's stream. So Hope Castle does a stream every Friday evening. I'll probably be there. But you never know. Hawkeye, tips on starting Patreon. I've made the account without any posts so far. The tip is you got to push it, man. If you just let it sit there, it's not going to do anything. You got to push it. You got to talk about it. You got to acknowledge it. You got to share it over and 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 over, all the time. Let's see. I don't like that. Oops. Redo. Let's see. Ken says he can't control his powers without his hair clips. Hair clips? Oh, he's got hair clips? Oh. Yeah, what is this? Oh, what are those things? I didn't even see those. I am literally... Okay, here's the funny thing, Ken. I looked it up in Google, and I've got like this gallery of images, and I literally clicked the one that he doesn't have those on his head. Every other image has those. All right, let's add that. I even realize that. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's add that real quick. That is so funny. The thing I like a lot about drawing people's suggestions from things that I don't know, like reference material that I'm not familiar with, like this, is I really like it when people online, when I do the post afterwards, they'll be like, oh, that's so awesome. You did so-and-so from so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm glad you like it. I like it when it makes other people happy. And I would not, like I've said before, I would not have drawn it. I wouldn't have drawn it because I don't know what it is. So it's kind of a cool thing there. Let's see. Sans, oh, absolutely. Even though there are fans, but I think the show dropped the ball at the end. The actors were all amazing. Savage Rob, hey, when you're done, can we all see the draw? Yeah, absolutely. That is a tradition, Savage Rob. We will take a tour of all the doodles today before we say goodbye. Don't you worry about that. We got to do our end of the doodle stream wrap, our tour. But there's been several times where I've done that and I've drawn something and I'm like not at all familiar with the subject matter. And then people are like, oh, that's so cool. You did so-and-so. And it makes me feel good that they like are happy that I've acknowledged something that they like. But it's thanks to the people like you guys here in the stream for suggesting this kind of stuff because I wouldn't have drawn it otherwise. So it's a nice little thing. Dun, 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 dun. Little Mabe Village action, Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. What's going on, Brick Vibe? What up? I'm back. We are just about to end, Vibe. We are at the end of the stream today. This is the last doodle. I'm just adding the finishing touch, and then we're going to take a tour of all the things we drew together today, and then we're going to call it. And maybe I'll be back a little bit later today with some coloring, depending on the condition of the house. Let's put a little shadow in there. Let's see, Ken. Oh, if you tag it with hashtag the name that I won't say right, you will get lots of comments. Ton of fan arts there too. Very cool. Making an account with StreamYard now. Awesome. Sweet. All right, let's see. I think we're done now, I think. Yeah, we're done. We got this, folks. We got all this. All right, let me get my tablet out of the way. Let's see. Do you do Artist Alley booths at all? I do. I do go to shows and sell items there. Of course, I'm not going anywhere as of late, which is also one of the reasons why support through online selling, Patreon is so incredibly important right now, because I don't have any shows I can sell anything at, and I did have shows lined up in the New England area, so that was kind of a hard pill to swallow. But I'm not alone. I understand that. All right, everybody, let's take a look. Let me close this out and close that out, and let's see. Get the comment off the screen so you guys can see what we're looking at here. So here's the whole canvas today, everybody. It's a little small. Here's the whole canvas. Here's everything we drew together. These are all your ideas, your suggestions, our discussion come to life as doodles. We started way up here in the upper right-hand corner. This is our first one of the day. This was, I don't even remember the name, some kind of fox character from an anime. Sorry, unfortunately I don't remember the name, but he has he's like a humanized wolf of some kind. It's an actual character, so I looked up reference for that. That was the first one. Then we did this banana split boat. So we got a banana split boat with 3 ice cream scoops, some fudge, and cherries are the crew. So there's that, the SSB split. We move down here. This is a hippo winking, blowing a kiss, and riding on a unicycle. And we've got Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, I think that came out really good. I'm really happy with that. But that's Beetlejuice from the old cartoon. Oh, it looks like Kirby. Yeah, kind of. Like these up here. Yeah, totally. And then we've got Mario kicking Wario. So this is supposed to be Mario fighting Wario. So my intention was that he was kicking him. I might, you know what I could try to do? Let's see. I could take this. And spin it a little. That probably, I bet you that'll help. That's probably a little better, right? Now it kind of looks more like he's kicking versus punching. So there's Mario kicking Wario. And those are all of our black and white drawings. Here's our mandatory Brickhead Family / Ghost Frickin' Talkin' creepy drawing of the day. Captain Spaulding. There you go. That's the thumbnail, right? That's the thumbnail. It's Captain Spaulding. And we've got a super bulked up, thick chunk Reddit guy down here. Would you like to play volleyball? We got Baymax and Hero doing some fist bump action down there on the bottom left. And yeah, from Beastars. It is from that thing. That's the source material, yes. And then we got this guy. This was Ken's suggestion at the end. Again, I don't remember the name. But that's another anime character that definitely injected some color into our canvas today. That's see where your eye goes. It goes straight to that pink hair is where it goes. So that is what we got. And as always, I'll make sure I clip out ones for the friends that I know and get that over to you guys. Make sure you have the doodle for the day. So don't worry, I got you. I got you taken care of. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending some time with me on this Friday morning for another doodle stream. Again, a thank you, special shout out to all these awesome people for supporting me, my artwork, and what I do on Patreon. You can find me on Patreon right there at the bottom, patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. All my patrons do get access to exclusive content. They get real life rewards, gifts in the mail. I actually mail them exclusive, unique artwork I draw for them. And it really helps out. It makes a huge difference. It just kind of makes things not so unpredictable for me. So I really appreciate that. So thank you to all of you guys for supporting. Once again, you can find me online, kevin@hinkle.com, or on social media at Mr. Kevin Hinkle for my personal account and at MrHinkleDraws for my art account. I appreciate you following me there. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for another awesome stream, and I will see you guys next Friday for another one, unless I decide to kick a stream off later today for some coloring. So thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good weekend.